Hey everyone, today I'm going to break down some key networking concepts that might seem a bit daunting at first, but are super important for anyone diving into IT. Welcome to Networking 101. Switching and VLANs demystified, let's get started. First off, let's talk about back in the day, networks were simpler and used devices called hubs. Hubs essentially broadcast every piece of data to all devices on the network. This was inefficient and caused a lot of traffic. Enter. Switches operate at layer 2 of the OSI model, and they're much smarter. Instead of broadcasting, they use MAC addresses to send data directly to the intended device. This drastically reduces unnecessary traffic and speeds up the network, but even has its limitations. For instance, it doesn't inherently provide security or segment different departments within an organization. This is where VLANs come into play. But before we get there, let's discuss the basics of bridging. Is an older technology that connects different network segments, is more advanced, and provides three key functions: learning MAC addresses, forwarding frames, and preventing loops using protocols like STP. Speaking of loops, the is crucial. It prevents network loops by creating a tree-like structure of your network. STP has different port states like blocking, listening, learning, and forwarding. This process is called STP convergence. There's also a faster version called, which, you guessed it, speeds things up. Now onto VLANs. Allow you to segment your network logically, even if the devices are physically connected to the same switch. This enhances security and improves network performance. There are two types of VLAN memberships: static, where devices are manually assigned to a VLAN, and dynamic, where devices are assigned based on criteria like MAC addresses. To manage these VLANs, there's the VTP. Helps manage VLAN configurations across multiple switches. It has different modes like server, client, and transparent. And no, you typically don't need to assign IP addresses to switches unless you're dealing with layer 3 switches. Switches also have advanced features like to prevent unauthorized access, for increased bandwidth, and to secure the switch itself. Lastly, there are some cool advanced switch features which allows the switch to power devices like IP phones and cameras, and which is used for network monitoring and troubleshooting. I hope this demystifies some of the key concepts of switching and VLANs for you. Remember, understanding these basics is crucial for building and maintaining efficient, secure networks. If you have any questions or want to dive deeper, drop a comment below. Until next time, keep learning and stay connected.